everyone, how's it going? Hope your day has been going great. Mine has been pretty good, pretty productive. My son and I have been out today running errands, doing a little bit of shopping and whatnot. Today I am coming to you with a pretty large collective Dollar Tree haul. Some things I've been picking up here and there. And I hope you have plenty of time because we're going to sit back. You might want to get some tea. I have some tea in my Dollar Tree mug. Sure you avid shoppers have seen this mug before. I'm going to sip some green tea. It was really cold outside today. I mean, for it to be spring, it was pretty nippy. But anyway, I'm going to sip some tea, some green tea, and I'm going to share with you guys everything that I have picked up. So sit back, or you may want to pause the video so you can go and get you some tea as well, and we can sip together. Okay? All right, so let me get my little sip. Good stuff. Okay, so where do I begin? I have so much stuff. Like I said, guys, I've been, getting stuff here and there. So I know I didn't get all of this at one time, but you know how it is. When you go in a Dollar Tree, you go in for one thing and you might pick up maybe one, maybe two, maybe three more items. But anyway, I try very hard to stay focused when I go to the Dollar Tree. I try to make sure that I only buy what I need or what I can really utilize. I don't buy stuff usually just because it's cute. I like to buy stuff that I am going to really put to use, and it's not just going to be sitting around collecting dust, because trust me, I've got enough stuff in this house that I don't need any more stuff to just collect dust. And some things I'm going to be paring down for a soon coming garage sale. With that being said, let's start with storage. When I talk about room, let's talk about storage. Went to the Dollar Tree, I believe, a couple of weeks ago, so therefore these may not be available. In another video I did, I showed you the lime green collapsible storage bins, and that was pretty much for me. But I picked up this hot pink. I went in the store one fine day, and what did I see? I saw hot pink, which is my oldest daughter's favorite color. And storage is always essential, and so I know that she could use a little bit more storage containers, and these are collapsible, and I only picked up two. So these are the hot pink, and they are a great size. I mean, in other stores these cost about $3.99 and up. I would say $5.99 if you go somewhere like Target, or I don't even know if they sell them in Walmart, but if you go to Target, they're going to be considerably more. Picked up two of these. These are her colors. More storage. This is a pretty good size. As many of you know, the Dollar Tree has a wonderful assortment of colors, especially as the seasons change. Their colors kind of change with the season, and I don't recall seeing this year round. So that's why I went on and got this for her, as well as this is her favorite color. So this in black. So she likes the hot pink and black. So hey, $1, you can't beat it. This is pretty much, for her toiletries, whatever she needs to put in there. So bam, got that. One of the things on my to-do list is to get my kitchen, the top of my refrigerator as well as under my sink organized. I may do a video on that and how that goes. I'm not sure, but it's a possibility. I picked up pretty much all they had that day, because sometimes the color you want may not be available. I have learned this the hard way, and so I went ahead and picked up what I felt like I was going to need while it was available. I picked up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Excuse me. I picked up 11 of these, and these are primarily for the kitchen. I have used these in other areas I think I used one of these in one of my drawers for my dresser to organize some stuff that I needed to get straight. In fact, I posted that on Instagram a few months ago. I don't know if I did it in sequence. It was just kind of more or less, I showed you how it looked before and after. And once again, these are only $1. This is one of the colors that is in my kitchen. Maybe a little bit, what is that color? A little bit darker red, not like a bright red, but I do have some hints of red in my kitchen. Also, for the kitchen, I picked up these spatulas. I've been seeing these for the longest time, but like I said, I don't pick up things if I don't really need it. I try not to. Plus, I am on a budget, so you know. So I picked these up because the spatulas that I have, one is kind of flimsy. I think I got that somewhere, like a flea market or whatever. You know, one of those cheap ones. And I really don't care for it because it's not flexible. These are very flexible. I think the quality of these are pretty good. They're made out of silicone. And once again, a color in my kitchen. See the correlation? See the correlation? So anyway, this is one of my favorite colors. I love this shade of green, this olive green. Love green. I love a variety of shades of green. And this is one of them, one of the two colors that is pretty dominant in my kitchen. So I picked these up. Also, I needed some more storage containers. Somehow, I don't know what happened to mine, but they have just been disappearing, you know. And so, saw these today. I actually got these today when my son and I went out, because a lot of times when I see these, you know, they may not have the quantities like they had today. And I'm trying to do away with a lot of plastics because of, you know, plastics really aren't healthy for you. But if they are BPA free, I will buy them because I eventually want to go to all glass. But they had these, pretty nice size. It's 2 of the rectangular ones. And what is the size of this? Hold up. I came prepared today, y'all. I made sure that I had my specs available. And this is 60 fluid ounces basically. And so I bought 2 of these for $1. I bought this one, came with 3. Then I also purchased this one. I bought 2 of these because as far as leftovers, this is a size that I think that we will utilize more. So I bought 2 of these for the total of 8. So basically got 8 for $2. Like I said, this is kind of a color in my kitchen, you know, green. And I really like the Betty Crocker ones better. I think they are a better quality. And trust me, I searched and I searched and I searched to see if they were BPA free, and they were not, to my dismay. But I went to the more flimsier ones just because, you know, they're healthier. I mean, you can still microwave them. They're microwavable. You can use them in the freezer, believe it or not, because really you wouldn't think that they would be thick enough or strong enough. And they are also safe for the top rack of your dishwasher. So, microwavable, you can freeze it, you know, freeze food in it, and they're BPA free. So, for $1, great deal. Also, got this size, 4. I don't know. You guys may know who shop there probably more than I do. If these are a regular, you know, a staple there, because I don't know if they always have these like in 4. If they do, they are gone pretty fast. So for 4, then you have 8, so that's 12, 15, 17. So for 17 pieces, I paid $5. I mean, I think it's a good deal. Especially, like I said, you know, I've even peeped it out in Walmart to see what they had. I know they had a set that was like at least 10, maybe more. And no, I remember it was like $10. I don't remember how many pieces it had. It was BPA free. But the thing I like about this, when you buy them in bulk like that, that means you're going to have to basically take whatever sizes are in there. But when you buy it individually, you can pick out the size that you know that you're really going to need. So, hey, I think it's a good deal. Great deal. I also picked up some SureSense. I don't watch a huge amount of Dollar Tree hauls. I am going to start watching more just because, you know, I can get tidbits from you guys just as well. And I love watching the videos. I just don't have time all the time to watch them as much as I'd like. But I have seen these in like you go in some restaurant bathrooms, they may have this in there. And, you know, I've just kind of shied away from them for a while because I'm kind of particular about what what we breathe in all the time. You know, a lot of things are toxic that we don't realize it. You know, you can't escape everything, but you can try to do your best, especially as far as your home is concerned, because that's what you breathe in the most. So I don't know. I'm going to do a little bit of research. Of course, you don't need to touch these things, and, you know, you need to keep them away from children and pets. But the way it is, you just pretty much pull the lid back. Pull this top lid. Like I said, it's SureSense. You pull the top back and you just let it flow. And this smells great. And I asked someone in the store, because like I said, I've never bought these before, and she said they last a long time and she loves them. So I bought the lavender scent and I like it. It's not super strong. You know, I don't know. Do you actually take this off? I believe you take this off. You can tell I'm not used to buying this, y'all. I don't want to touch this right now because it's going to get all over my fingers, okay? And I see that it is liquidy. So what I may do just to cut back on the scent and to make it last longer, I may just cut half of it off and not the whole thing. But this is a 50%. It's 50% more bonus size. So in other words, it's normally 8 ounces that they sell it for, and I got a 12 ounce. I got this lavender as well as the fresh linen, which I like. You know, of course, I already kind of sniffed it out in the store. But this is fresh linen. This is also a 12 ounce. You guys can leave comments and let me know. I don't know how often they sell this size. You know, like I said, I've learned from experience, if it's something that you see that you know that you need and that you can utilize, it's best to go ahead and get it. What in the world? This is leaking, guys. These things leak? Seriously? Okay. All right. Well, this one is not wet. I got another one. So apparently that was the one that I just had. You know, but here's another kind. I'm not really sure what is inside of this, but it's the lavender scent as well. And it is by SureSense. There's this one, and I showed you the other one with the little beads. And it's supposed to be good for pet odors and smoke. We don't smoke, but cooking odors. Everybody has cooking odors. You know, even those who don't cook a lot, you're still going to have some level of cooking odors in your house. So I got 2 of these. Like I said, this is wet. Great. And I also purchased this one. So I bought a total of 5. 3 of the jelly looking things here. I thought they were pretty too. I think, you know, this is nice for a girl's room, or, you know, cute pink setting or whatever. This is Cherry Blossoms. Again, it's 12 ounces. And I am anxious to try all of these. I also picked up SureSense again. Now, I showed this in another Dollar Tree haul. And I think I bought the berry fragrance. It was berry something. I really didn't like that because it smelled more like it had like a strong incense type smell. And so I wasn't crazy about that. And I think I bought, it was like a waterfall fragrance. That was better. And this is Angel Blossoms. And of course I tried it in the store, and I've used it, one of the cans, since I have been home, and I like it. I like these pretty much. I like the fact that they are, what is it, CFC free? Yes. No CFCs, which is supposed to delete the ozone layer, but you know, I'm definitely concerned about what we inhale on a regular basis. So, bought 2 of these. Then I also bought some disinfectant spray. Kills cold and flu viruses. This I've never seen before. This is the citrus scent. It is 6 ounces. Kills most germs, eliminates odors, prevents mold and mildew. So this is great for spraying your door handles, any area that you're basically wanting to disinfect, but especially door handles. So I haven't tried that yet. I just picked that up today. I saw this in the Dollar Tree for the first time. This is Gain Island Fresh. It is a candle. And once again, like I said, I'm kind of funny about what we smell on a regular basis. You know, every day you think about it, you're just inhaling that stuff. So it may not be, you know, the safest. And so I plan to start making my own candles. But I did like this fragrance, and I said I would give it a try. And it is 3.5 ounces. And once again, it is a breeze. Not really sure how much they sell it for in other stores, but I bet you it costs more than $1. I also picked up this. This is a very strong scent. I'm thinking about possibly putting it in my garage. The reason being, our cat litter is in the garage. Even though the kids take care of the cat litter, I still may put this in there. We also put baking soda in my cat's litter box, but you know, this will help. This was $1 also. Now actually you can get this cheaper at Walmart. So everything is not necessarily the cheapest at Walmart. You just have, the cheapest at the Dollar Tree, but you have to, you know, shop around and see, you know, it's like a few cents cheaper, I believe. The Renews It, I think, is 98 cents there. And then they have another brand, I think, is Glade. And that is, what, 94 cents, I believe. It's one or the other. Like I said, this is the raspberry scent, which is pretty strong. And I picked up some other fragrances that are in the other bathroom. So this is pretty new. I buy usually the Walmart, what is it, soft scents, I think. I saw this about a week ago, I think, and you know, it looks just the same. I don't know, I haven't compared the ingredients. I haven't used it yet because we still have some left over, but I went on and bought 3, one for each area that we have a sink, pretty much. Well, I had to go back and get another one, so I bought 4 altogether. And this is pretty thick. This is the Milk and Honey fragrance. Is 32 ounces. That's a great deal for $1. I am really anxious to see how well it works, but I took a chance. I took a gamble and I bought 4, you know. I also picked up, let me show you this first. I picked up some earplugs. My daughter, my oldest daughter, she startles very easily, especially in her sleep. And so if you knock at her door, mainly I bought these for when she sleeps. If you knock at her door, you know, it can easily startle her. So I bought these earplugs to kind of help her with that. And I'm a light sleeper too, so I bought me some as well. Because sometimes the slightest noise can wake me up and I can't go back to sleep. And I hate that. That's misery. I also picked up, I actually picked these up today. My son was so anxious that he's already opened this pack and he's already tried it out on sneakers because he's really into his sneakers. But I just wanted to show you guys. Sorry about how it looks at this point since my son has gotten to it. But it's an 8-pack adult shoelace variety of black and white. These are 27 inches. You know, it's adult shoelace, so that's standard for adults, right? And I thought it was a good deal because it's a total of 8. I don't know if they sell these in different colors for this brand. I really don't even see a brand name. So perhaps it's made by Dollar Tree. I don't see it. It says Greenbrier International. That's the manufacturer. But anyway, bought these 8 shoelaces, black and white. Thought it was a great deal. Next, I picked up some Italian ice. These are supposed to be authentic, and they're by Weiler's. It's only 6 in here, and it's 60 calories, gluten-free, fat-free. Basically, these are popsicles. They call them Italian ices, but it's, you know, popsicles. The flavors are orange, raspberry, lemon, kiwi, watermelon. So my kids love popsicles during the summer, and I picked up 2 of these. Haven't tried them personally myself, but I thought it was a great deal. It's only 6 in here versus the other popsicles you can get for 20. But you know, I wanted to try these. I also picked up some toothpaste, Colgate Enamel Health. It's only 1.8 ounces. But the reason I bought it is because I have a tendency, I like to chew ice, y'all. I know it's not the best for your teeth, I know, but I do like to chew ice. So to try to help protect my enamel, I have started picking up toothpaste that is supposed to help protect it. You know, so far I don't have a sensitivity to ice or ice cream. But I did go through that a few years ago. It came from when I was into this cereal that was really hard and crunchy. And after about a week or 2 of eating that, I was like, oh my gosh, I could not handle almost anything cold, not even salads, which I absolutely love. So after using some, I think it was Sensodyne, it corrected the problem, and I haven't had that problem since. But, you know, I realize it can happen again, especially with chewing ice. So that's why I picked that up. I also, guys, I've seen a few of you haul these, and this is fabric softener and refresher. It's the floral scent, and I think it's the only scent that they sell. It's an in-wash scent booster. It's not for the dryer, it's for your wash, and it smells great, and it's so pretty. It's also pretty, you know, that's always a plus. And it's good for any type of washing machine. So it has a little measuring cup in here. You can measure out how much you want to use, which is awesome. They smell so good, and I've heard you guys say that it works really, really well. So in comparison to using fabric softener, I am anxious to try it. And I picked up 4 because I've been to other stores that didn't have it. And like I said, you know, when you see something at the Dollar Tree, even though I have 4, you know, pretty close to me. I have one that's only 3 minutes from my house, but their stock kind of, you know, wings a lot. So I went ahead and got 4 of these. Next, I'm sure you guys have seen these before. I've already put some treats in here for the dogs. These are only $1. I think these are cute and adorable. You go someplace like PetSmart or some other pet store, I don't know if they have them for that price. So I have picked up 2 of these, which also has some of the rawhide. Picked up some more today because, you know, it's one of those items you got to get when you see it, especially if it's 4 count, and our dogs love these, love them. And so I've already put some items in these. This is the black one, got a red one, got a little pink one for our little Coco Chanel. Thought this was cute for $1. These I've already had, and I picked these 2 up recently. You know, little dog biscuits. Okay guys, this is about it. Let me get a little sip. Okay, this is basically the last thing that I wanted to show you. I have this idea. saw these, and I just recently saw a haul where they apparently, I don't know, maybe there's been some issues with these leaking around here. I didn't purchase these for water. What I want to use it for, I hope it will work. Maybe eventually they will have this in a larger size. But for what I want to do, use it for, I think it'll be fine. What I plan to do, guys, is basically take this laundry detergent here, and I'm going to take some Gain, and I'm going to mix the two. I'm going to use probably half and half. So I'm going to also, I think I'm going to try this with the softener. So I bought two. These are for my laundry room, and of course these are colors that I love. So just an idea that I have, because you know these of course aren't going to go very far, but I do buy it for the cleaning power. But let's face it, a lot of us buy it because we love the smell, and the smell is wonderful. So I'm going to try half of this and half of this cheaper brand, which is only $1 for what? 32 loads. It is a 64 fluid ounce. You know, this doesn't clean that well alone, but I think if I add half of this with it, it's gonna improve it considerably. Okay guys, that is it. This was a pretty happy size haul. I don't know if I've ever introduced myself. I know I introduced myself in my first video, but once again, my name is Cassandra, and I have enjoyed coming to you today, presenting to you all of my stuff from my collective haul. My next video for sure is going to be on nail polish, and the video after that I'm pretty sure is going to be on some thrifted jewelry. May not be in that order, but those are the next two videos coming up. I hope you have a wonderful day, and until next time, be blessed, and don't forget to like, thumbs up, and subscribe.